do you know what's in these 3 bottles?
Oil.
Oil. There's 3 different oils that we use in church, and we use the oil for some of our different sacraments, okay? One oil is called the oil of the sick. Now, do you know any sacrament that we might use the oil of the sick for? Maybe you might have parents or grandparents who received this? Yes. Well, there's a sacrament we call the anointing of the sick.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
And when people are sick, we ask God to help them. We ask God to heal them. We ask God to strengthen them. Sometimes you use oil. Anyone, when you were sick, did anyone ever use olive oil when they were sick? You ever have an earache and you put olive oil in there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Anyone ever, when you've got a cold, you get some eucalyptus oil, and that helps to clear up your stuffy nose? So oil, a lot of times we used it because people thought it would heal them or strengthen them, and we use this oil for the same reason. We ask God to heal us and to strengthen us through the sacrament of the anointing of the sick. So we use this oil in that sacrament, and people are anointed on their forehead with the oil and also on the palm of each of their hands with the oil. Now, another oil we use is what's called the oil of catechumens. Yes?
I think you use it when you get baptized.
We do use it when you get baptized. Okay, before a person is baptized, we put a little of that on their chest. Okay? And now we talked about using oil for healing and strengthening. What is something else you might use oil for?
To get like loose and stuff.
Well, sometimes on machinery you use it to loosen up things, but for you, anyone ever use any oil on a hot day? Huh?
I think you need the adults for that one.
Maybe.
So you don't get sunburned?
Right, it protects you. And when we use this oil in baptism, we ask God to protect us and strengthen us. So we're asking God for the person being baptized, they're anointed with this oil, and we ask God to protect them and to strengthen them throughout their life on earth. And then there's one more oil we use, and this is called chrism. And chrism is used in 3 different sacraments. It's used in baptism, it's used in confirmation, and it's also used in holy orders. Holy orders is when someone becomes a priest or becomes a deacon or a bishop, they receive holy orders. Now, chrism, you can read about that in the Bible. And when people were anointed with chrism, it always meant they have a special job to do. God's giving them a special work to do. And when we receive an anointing with chrism, it means we've got a special job to do in the church. You're anointed with chrism after you're baptized. And that means that because you're baptized, you're going to be doing God's work one of these days. God's going to call you to do his work, and the anointing with chrism is a sign of that. We use chrism in confirmation. When people get confirmed, now they have to go out and let other people know about Jesus. You have to, by your life, show people that Jesus makes a difference to you. You have to show other people that they should follow Jesus in their lives too. And then when someone becomes a priest or a deacon or a bishop, your chrism is used there because you have a very special job then in the church to be a leader of the church and also to celebrate the sacraments for people, hopefully to lead them to God and help them to become holy. So these are the oils that we use in church for some of the different sacraments.